Interior check. Harness and rudder pedals. Secure and adjust. Ejection control handle. Clear. Left console circuit breakers. Iron. Manual canopy handle. Stowed. Nuclear weapon consent switch, as desired. Mission computer and hydraulic isolation switches. Norm. Oxygen supply lever. Off. Oxygen flow knob. Off. COM1 IFF antenna switches. Auto both. COM panel. Set. Relay. Cipher. Squelch and guard off. ILS. Set frequency UFC. Master. Mode 4 and crypto switches. Norm off norm. Volume panel. Set, as desired. Gen-tie control switch. Norm. Guard down. FCS gain switch. Norm. Probe switch. Retract. External tanks switches. Norm. Dump switch off. Internal wing switch. Norm. External lights panel. Set. Throttles off. Parking brake handle. Set. Landing taxi light switch. Off. Anti-skid switch. As desired. Flap switch. Full. Select jettison knob. Safe. Landing gear handle. Down. Landing gear handle mechanical stop. Fully engaged. Canopy jettison handle. Forward. Instrument panel. Master arms switch. Safe. Fire and APU fire warning lights. Not pressed in. Left and right DDI, AMPCD, and HUD knobs off. Altitude source. Select. ATT switch. Auto. COM 1 and 2 knobs off. ADF switch. Off. ECM mode off. Dispenser select switch. Off. Auxiliary release switch. Norm. Clock. Check and set. Standby attitude reference indicator. Caged. IR cool switch off. Spin switch. Guard down. Right console. Circuit breakers. Check in. Hook handle. Up. Wing fold handle. Same as wing position. AV cool switch. Norm. Radar altimeter. Off. Gen switches. Norm. Battery switch off. ECS panel. Set. Mode switch. Auto. Cabin temp knob. 10 o'clock position. Cabin pressure switch. Norm. Bleed air knob. Norm and down. Engine anti-ice switch. Off. Pitot anti-ice switch. Auto. Defog handle. As desired. Windshield switch. As desired. Internal lights panel. As desired. Sensors off. Kawai 58 panel. Set. NVG container. Stowed. Battery switch. Override. Battery switch caution light. Check displayed. Battery voltage. Check 23.5 volts. Battery switch. On. Fire warning test switch. Alpha.
Engine fire left. Engine fire left. Engine fire right. Engine fire right. APU fire. APU fire. Bleed air left. Bleed air left. Bleed air right. Bleed air right.
Fire test switch. Normal. Fire warning test switch. Bravo.
Engine fire left. Engine fire left. Engine fire right. Engine fire right. APU fire. APU fire. Bleed air left. Bleed air left. Bleed air right. Bleed air right.
APU ACC caution light. Off. APU switch. On. Engine crank. Right. Right throttle. Idle. 15% RPM minimum. Maximum EGT 815 degrees Celsius. GPWS voice commands. Check. Left and right DDI. HI/APCD and UFC avionics and radar altimeter. On. HMD switch. On if applicable. EMI/IFEI. Check. In 2. 63 to 70%. EGT 190 degrees to 590 degrees Celsius. Fuel flow 420 to 900 pph. Nozzle 73 to 84%. Oil pressure 45 to 110 psi.
Roll left,
Bleed air
roll
knob.
left.
Cycle off to mode. Warning and caution lights.
Flight
Test.
controls. Flight controls.
Engine crank left. Left throttle. Idle 15% RPM. COM 1 and 2 on. COM 1 settings. IFF. PCN. On channel set. Data link. On and settings.
Wind 099er at 12 knots. Ceiling 8,200 broken. Temperature 26 Celsius. Altimeter 2980. End information Charlie. This is Anderson AFB information Charlie. Runway in use is 06. Wind 099er at 12 knots. Ceiling 8,200 broken. Temperature 26 Celsius. Altimeter 2980. End information Charlie.
GPWS talks. Box. INS set to IFA. Mission data. Enter.
Alright, let's put the information in again. Let's get the keyboard up, of course. And we will then see what we need to do. So, waypoint 8, we know that is 1512, 144, 15, 1512, 144, 15, correct. Now, next waypoint 50, IP. 1539.41, so that's not been inputted, that's fine. Aircraft, I think that's okay. Just data again, precise, UC. Okay, positioning, Dorth, 1539.41. Ah. Okay, and then easting 14502. 37. There we go. Next one, waypoint 51, decision point 160147. Easting 145 47 63. One 45 47 63. Yep. 52. And we'll do the other in a minute. So 52 again, UFC, northing, 15 46 21. 1546.21 verified. Easting 0377. No wait, 14603. 877. Okay, and go back to 14. 1600 14603. Correct. That's going to be one of the targets. So we're going to set one of the waypoints for that one there. Just bear with me. In fact, you know what? I think we do have next page. There we go. They'll be striking fuel tank 1, no, 4 and 5 today. So we'll do okay. Positioning north 1600 442 39er 16002. Okay, that's wrong, of course. Seconds this time. Let's do that again. Damn. HSI, data, UFC, positioning, north. Sixteen 0042 39er. There we go. Easting 14603 14. Elevation. Oh, we did this wrong, didn't we? Yep, we've done this wrong. I forgot. I'm doing 4 and 5 right now. Bear with me, please. Verify that. 16003102. Easting 14603 11. Enter 07. Enter. Correct. Elevation 86. And what we're looking for now is the other waypoint. I think we're going to need to go back to sequencing. I think we'll put 53 in there. Let's insert 53. UFC, pause, position, north, and 1600 2590. Easting 14603 09 42. Enter 85. Let's check that. Verify 1600 2590. 146030942. Correct. Okay, good to go on that front. So we will go with waypoint 1. Sorry, sequencing 2. Waypoint 8 for now, but then we're going to box that because we've got to box TACAN. TACAN's good. Set course line for 066. Course line is set. take the scale down. Night. Let's bring it down here. Why is it all? Okie dokie. I believe we are. Sorry about the camera angle there. Let's go with this. That. Pause.
Bit, nope, DG. Weapons and sensors, as required. Pause checklist.
Weapons and sensors now. Bear with me 1 second. Do this. All right. Okay, 6 bars, 80, 140. Active is good. Alright, fantastic. Okay. And now we verify the left. Target of opportunity, instantaneous, verified, so we'll do that one there. Mode, auto, e-fuse, instantaneous, code verified, 1581, 1581. Okay, just while we're at it. Oops. Okay, put the flower out later when it's all set up here. Don't need to worry about any of that. Okay, so let's go over that again. J82, target of opportunity, e-fuse, instantaneous, verified, step. No, not step, go switch to weapon, 82 LG. We've got mode auto, e-fuse, instantaneous, drag FF, quantity 1, multiple of 1, verified code, 1581, that's correct, 2 AIM-9s, 3 AIM-120s, 1 ATFLA, 2 fuels, okay, 2 fuel tanks there, so that's good, okay, and weapons, sensors. Alright, manual 1, let's look at it. 1 chaff, 1 flare, 1 repetition, and interval as 1. So, we return, mode, set that to standby. Okay, ADI, INS, HUD. Okay, I'm pretty happy with the checks there. So let's continue.
Stores page. Verify proper store inventory and station status.
Done that.
Standby attitude reference indicator. Uncage. ATT switch. Standby. Verify excess appear in channel 1/3 of the proc row VFCS page. ATT switch auto. Hobos control switch on. Oxyphone on.
Alright, I think we are good to go. So 200 on the right out there. Okay. 1 second. Anderson Tower, liner 11, single ship F-18, taxiing 06 right via Delta Foxtrot, crossing 06 left, hold short 06 right. Altimeter is 2980 with information Charlie. Because it's a dark day, I'm going to taxi with the lights on. Brake check. Clear left, clear right. Check one thing, don't exceed 20 knots of taxi. And while we're there, turn this one off because we don't need that right now. And I'm going to hold short of 06 right, and then I'm going to sort a few things out in the background, so I may be AFK from the keyboard for a couple of minutes. Tower, liner 11, crossing 06 left for 06 right, no traffic. Liner 11 clear, 06 left. To my left, you got a B-1 bomber and I think a B-52 as well, which is quite cool. Not to mention the AWACS. Just bear with me while I go grab a few things here quickly. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. Get myself set up here. Ready for departure. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Okay, half flaps. Trim set. Okay. No E-lights, no I-lights. Fantastic. Off brakes. Tower, liner 11, departing 06 left, straight up. Okay. We can see there's no traffic right or left, that's good. Oh shit. Flaps up. Out of burner. I know what I didn't set. Could have checked it. I'm up it. I know what it is. Frickin' seat, dumbass. There you go. Anderson departure, line 111 with you. 3,000 climbing and 9,000. Okay. The weather looks a bit better now. Let's brighten up these displays a little bit here. Alright, do some airborne checks. The ALR. There we go. Offset on. Chord. Good. Check radar. Radar is good. Passing 4005. Continue the. There we go. Bingo bug is set 6005. And looks pretty good to me, so all the tanks here. There we go. Switch to F-Pass mode. And through cloud here. Anderson departure 1011 with you 9,000, switching button 9250.5. See ya. Which 3.50 direct above the clouds, 11,000, still another layer above us. Lovely. Beautiful. Second off. Make sure that's bright so we can see it. Switch button 90. Once we get established on the heading, I'll make the call. Just going to pause this quickly. Guam Center, liner 11 with you, 18,000, climbing 30,000, entering direct points 3 alpha, entering point 38. Alright, so if you've joined us on the stream here, then welcome. What we are trying to do today is head over to the range, as you can see in the title, the Farallon range, and we are got a series of number of waypoints here to simulate an opposed strike. So once we're on the range, then we'll work that for the next 15-20 minutes sort of thing, and any issues that I have with the weapons, I'll try and rectify that and then go around again to the decision point. But what we're doing now is we're heading to the next, we're heading to the ingress point, the IP point, and then decision point, then the range itself, okay? And then we'll come home from there. We're just climbing at the moment to get to about 31,000 feet. Once we are there, we will just we will go best endurance mode, check the fuel as we go along. Both of them's going. Stop button. Fast no, sorry. Stop that one. There we go. Passing 27,000 now. If the audio's too high, then let me know. I'll turn it down just a smidge. And what we'll do here is we will set up some valid information. We don't want to go below 25,000 for this, so 25,000, plug that in. Okay, and we can see that that's in. Rad out was set for 5,000, and on this one here, the soft rad out or hard rad out, whatever you call it, 3,000. We're good there. And let's push the nose down, gain some speed. Okay, and there's 30,000, so that's good. Okay. Set that down, and let's push to 0.8 Mach. Satellitization, we'll move the radar, so we have 40 on top AOR. Sequence 3 loaded, so we head to entry point of 36. Mach, so we will bring it back to about 8, and then we'll do some self items in a minute. I'm going to try and climb out of this layer. Bit of cloud surfing there, beautiful. Get a max saunter in this one, I think. Engage a little bit of the blowers here. Push back up to 0.8 Mach, roughly about 480 ground speed. we go. ATC coupled with, activated. Heading coupled, 32,000 feet, that's great. So Popeye 32,000, fantastic, and 80 miles. I guess we'll put the visor on then. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fence in and going to make sure the master arm verified off. TACAN, we don't need that for this flight, considering we are a singleton. So I will set it to 40, 48 or 45, is that 45? That's 45. 45, X-ray, air to air. Just to simulate if I had a wingman with me, it would be a section. Contrails and environment, so we are contrailing, so we are marking. G-suit valve and G-warm, so we could do a G-warm, in fact, that's what we will do, yes. Let's do a G-warm, let's get some speed. It's not going to be a very good one, but we're going to have to get some speed here, so let's descend. Go. 8,000 feet, that's good enough. Alright, I'm going to G1 to the right of 150. And resume back to the original heading. This time pull more G. It's 5 Gs there. And out of burner slowly. Alright, so we pulled 5 Gs, so let's fence in. Climb back up to the desired altitude here. Six minutes and 52 seconds, so that's good. Okay, passing 28,000, that's good on the climb. Alright, see some self items. EW, standby mode. We will go, oops. Okay, 1 chaff, 1 flare, 1 repetition, and interval of 1. So let's do an items check. Switch to SA page. We have 30 currently, chaff and flare we have 90, and liner 1. There we go, 29 chaff and 89 flare. That's good items for us. And we're going to return and step that to mode 2. So we have 2 flare and repetition of 5 at 0.25. So that's good. Right, so fuel, back to fuel. Center line is empty. Wing still has some in, of course. altitude difference plus or minus 10 feet, so that's good. Let's go back. Alright, perfect. 31,000 feet. Brilliant. Make a note of my... Now, we don't normally do this in CVW-17. Now, I don't know where my pen is. Here we go. But passing a certain altitude, you change your altimeter. So currently, that is 2980, and we want 2992. So let's change that now, so we get the right altitude, of course. Okay, altitude is set. It's very important, of course. Now we have 30 miles. Continue the fence in here. So we've done the expendables, chaff flare, smart weapons setup. Let's just check that again, verify those ones. TOO mode, E-fuse verified. 82 LG, we've got the mode auto, E-fuse is instantaneous drag, FF, verified code, or 1581, that's good. Okay. And we want to be, box that. 40 IFF, scan for 30. Let's come over here, set the flare up. Laser target designated code 1581, confirm, and go back to this just to confirm that one. 1581, correct. Head away. Okay. Turn that on now. That's good. We'll go with radar mode here. Picture's clean. And what we'll do at this moment in time is coming up to this one in roughly 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Okay, so therefore I'm going to check in with strike. Back to go. Ground control liner 11, switching strike button 5, 254.250, so yep. Switch button 5, and let me just do something quickly. Target-tail liner 11, checking in as frag, requesting alpha check bullseye. And we forgot to set to the bullseye, so let's go back to 2. $14. Switch it. Let's go to... What am I doing here? It's because I'm in the wrong mode. That's right. Should have done that before. Done the alpha check on the ground. And... Liner 11. Oh wait, hang on. Liner 11, Tiger Tail, radar contact, alpha checked, bullseye, 154.38. Liner 11, good alpha check. Okay, now because we have done this a little differently, I do want to head towards the decision point, so let me figure out that one quickly and go to DP point was 5-1, so... 5-1. HSI. Okay, couple it. So we'll head back to the decision point, which is in front of us. So we're going to head to the left slightly, actually. We'll head 300 instead. Do a... enter. Okay, let's uncouple that. Heading select, check left, hold altitude. And that way, when we get to the line, we can do a nice turn back to the right, hit the DP point, and head onto the target as it is. Can't see much down there today. And that's the other thing I'll do right now, is I'll just set that up actually. F10 map, oh, goes deafeningly silent, doesn't it? And check the arrow there so we can fully know which one we're going for, and then I believe left control F11 puts you down to oh, they have changed it a little bit. Anyway, that's what we're going for today. Do I have my visor on? Yes, I do. That's even brighter with the visor. Wow. I mean, without the visor. Okay. That's good colours there. Welcome to the stream. We are doing some bombing practice on Farallon. I've just entered the range from a different position today and going back to the decision point. As we hit the decision point, we are going to be switching from air to air to ground. We are sanitizing, gone from sanitizing to air to ground mode, so try and get some weapons on target today. Because we are on the training server, the CVW-17 training server, the weapons will respawn on my left and right wing. I can jettison them off when I'm outside the training area, not a problem. My modex today is 404, and I'll be flying, and I am, part of the VFA-81 Sunliners. If anybody knows how to change the Bruno number inside the cockpit or can do a custom job for me, then please get in contact. I want to know. Just so it matches the aircraft on the side. As you can see here, tail number for this particular aircraft is 163435, and that does not match up into the cockpit, and I can't seem to figure it out myself. Okay. There's probably a lot of comms that I haven't done so far, but we will get there. We will get there. Essentially, I wanted to come down from this dotted line here, but we entered the training range area here, so we want to try and come back up. So probably a better way of doing that, of course, but it's such as life. Don't know if you can see my custom helmet. I'll look down. There you go. shrink this down. Tiger tail, liner 1-1, request picture. Liner 1-1, picture clean. Liner continue. Okay. Alright, this is where it becomes interesting. Two miles. Alright, line is attack, attack, attack. Let's turn towards the target. Switch from sanitization mode to there we go. And weapon designate. We're in. And weapon away. Hold this one, hold that one, and go to this one here. Okay, switch weapons down to 53. Waypoint selected. 8 seconds till release. Pickle down. There you go. Off. $120. And just remembered I didn't do this. There you go. That should help with the trigger and the lasing of it. There we go. I should have done that before though, so that's a bit of a mistake on my part again, but never mind. Keep forgetting to do that. 10 seconds till target. Cloud cover. And we can go to F11 here. Yes! Beautiful. Okay, sorry about the, let's head this way. Let's get out, full burner. 182. Waypoint. Switch air to air. Ah, whoops, what am I doing? There we go. Liner 1-1, Militant. Let's get out of here, shall we? Now, how much fuel do we have? 8,900 pounds. Okay, so I'm going to start to do this. Therefore, my tank is now going to sort of drain. I think we have enough fuel for maybe one more pass. If I reduce my angle, my power here back to 0.8 mark. 0.8 mark, there you go. Onto that. Decision point of, where is it now? DP 51. 51 waypoint. Okay. So I noticed the first one fell a bit short of the target. I might need to update that one, so we'll just make a correction here for the waypoint. In fact, you know what? I think if we keep turning, to potentially .330, I think. Okay, I'm just going to reset the trim here. There we go. So 330, the heading. 330, enter. Heading select. And I'm going to start climbing as well. Oh wait. Let's keep the climb here. Reserve some fuel, 8,600 pounds, that's good. Okay, waypoint 51 is 8 miles away. So if I go to, don't want to couple that, but we are doing that one. So if I take away the waypoint, we should still be going forward, of course. And I believe 14. I believe it was correct, it just wasn't updated, I don't know. That's fine, we'll figure it out. 51 waypoint, there you go. 5 miles. I had a cola, which I haven't drank yet. Oh, the sound of that, beautiful. Okay, and liners. Attack, attack, attack. So again, air to ground mode now. Select the weapon. That'll be good. on this time. Blur. Weapon designate. Not in range just yet. Heading. It's good. Okay. Can't see the target. We are 12 miles. We are inside the target now. Master arm is on. And pickle. Switch. Target to waypoint 53. Waypoint weapon designate for the LGB, of course. And 25 seconds for release. Couple that. 18 seconds. Going quite fast here, actually. 10 seconds. Check master arm is on. Course. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold down pickle button. Liner 1-1. Pave way. One 103. Or 130, I should say. Hold the heading. Hold that. Auto lays F11. Let's see what damage we do. It may have actually already hit that point anyway, but let's find out. Alright, Delta Hotel on both weapons. Nice. Okay, and target. We want to get out of here, don't we? Waypoint 52. Let's go. Head to air mode. Selected and you know why? I think it is because Master Arm is safe. That's where it's on. It's good. And switch. I'm very slow. I should have been really fast here. That's another mistake. Pop some chaff, just in case there is an enemy target here. Enemy aircraft. But there's not. Radar is clean. Plug a tail. Liner 1-1, request picture. Liner 1-1, picture clean. Continue. Okay. Some more chaff. Yeah, chaff, yeah. 2.5 nautical miles to the next waypoint, and we want to head out for waypoint 52 for the EFP. Waypoint 52, it's already selected. Sorry, it's not what we wanted actually. Waypoint 8, that's what we want. Waypoint 8. There we go. Waypoint 8, start turning, reduce power to 480 ground speed. There we go, around that anyway. Mission success, that one. out. Okay, mission success. So let's think about signing out of this, checking out this range here. Which let's go to F10 map quickly because I think I have an idea where that might be. I believe that's going to be 38. So let's head to 38. Okay. That'll take us 2 minutes and 47 seconds. That's fantastic. Really good strike, actually. Really good strike. Very happy with that. Right. Didn't record it and forgot about that. Once we get to this point, we'll do a fence out check. Flying into the sun again. And then we'll jettison the weapons, so we can always prepare to do that now. The outer pause there. Make liner 11, flight of 1 F-18, exiting point 38, switching ground center, button 9er. Here. Switch button 9er, 250.5. Okay. Let's go. Fuel state is 7.3. Pretty good. What we'll do now is we'll jettison this, so master arm is on, and punch it. Hopefully that will solve the problem. Make us lighter, of course. And can confirm they are both gone. Let's check fuel. Fuel is good, center line is empty, and the right external tank is empty as well, so there we go, happy days. Alright, so we know that Masteron is safe. External jettison is safe. Alright, let's do a fence. Let's check in with let's check in with Farm Center. Guam Center, Liner 11, Singleton F-18, complete in Alpha 3, Alpha Tango Charlie, 3 Alpha, RTP, RTB with
9 knots. Ceiling 8,200 broken. Temperature 26
Let's do that
Celsius.
again, shall we?
Altimeter 2980. End information Delta.
Delta, so let's make sure we do that correctly. Information Delta. Let's just check on the
800 broken. Temperature 26 Celsius. Altimeter 2980. End information Delta. This is Anderson AFB information Delta.
okay, push button 9 again. Let's do that again properly. Kidding me. Guam Center, Liner 11, flight of 1 F-18s complete in Alpha Tango Charlie 3 Alpha, RTB with information at Delta. Okay, now we are 47 nautical miles from that, but we need to change the TACAN to 54 X-ray. Enter 116 miles. Okay, let's go to autopilot, uncouple, and let's make a turn to the left. Sure where the nearest tanker track will be actually. Rudolph maybe? Nope. Mirage. I need to go to Mirage actually. Yeah, Mirage is $61 Yankee. So let's cancel the heading here. Let's climb, get over this cloud here, and I will put the information in as needed. Get to the tanker. Gives us a nice bit of a saving with the fuel here as well. So what was the information I had for that one? Mirage should be 61 Yankee, so let's go to TACAN, 61 Yankee air to air, 61 enter, range boom. Okay, off to our right, so let's make a turn for that. See. The cloud here. Okay. Keep turning. And roughly here. Hold that. And attack out, of course. Just want to make sure that we are heading to the right place, of course. Yes, we are. Okay, 1-1. What's the... Okay, 1-1. Perfect. Right, just bear with me 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen.
Bingo. Bingo.
Let's reset bingo. Right, I will be right back. Alright. Back again. So, let's see where the tanker is now, shall we? Oh, okay, let's shrink down the radar. Looks like he's there, so... let's do an intercept. Post-tanking, don't we, in a minute. So we have 63,000 pounds of fuel in. I don't really want it in the wings. I am going to stop that. Stop, stop, stop. There we go. He is... let's go with the tanker here. TWS. He's at 25,000. 13 miles. Let's descend through the clouds here. Increase the power here a little bit. Turning down to 25,000, so we are roughly 11, maybe, yeah, 11 nautical miles away. Okay, 1-1, liner, no, wait. Guam Center, liner 1-1, switching button 6, Arco 1-1. Switch button 6. Arco 1-1, liner 1-1, inbound, inbound northeast, 10 miles. Intention refueling, looking for a top up. That was a bit shit, but still. We know where he is now, so we are on 25,000 here. Tell you what I'm going to do. It's going to go pure in this guy. Right, post-flight, post-tanking, so master arm is safe. Airway TACAN still on for now. Contrail's good. What we want to do is we want to make sure the lights are on again.
Altitude. Altitude.
And what's his speed? He's 5 miles away from me. Check in with a tanker, F6.
Arco 111. Request rejoin.
Alright, there he is. That was a lot better intercept as well now. So just sort the trim out here a little bit. Beautiful. Let's push it up a little bit more. Leave it around here. Let's track AR for you. Let's push up the speed a little bit to 300 and let's go econ. Silence that.
Altitude. Altitude.
Push further forward. Arco 1-1, liner 1-1, established portside holding, nose cold, switch is safe, moving pre-contacts.
Altitude.
Pro comes out. And liner 1-1 ready pre-contacts.
Ready, pre-contact. Cleared contact.
Liner 1-1 clear contacts, portside host. He's on the turn. ED, fix the bloody basket, you idiots.
You're taking fuel.
Fix the tanking as well. This ruins the immersion when it has stuff like that. Alright, so we had about 5k. I don't want to look at the gauge right now, but we should be looking for a top up of I'll say about 9,000. 9,000's good. 7,000. Oh shit. Come down. Oh, there we go. We're good.
Return pre-contact.
Liner 11 satisfied with the gas, moving starboard observation. Let's cancel that. Let's push up the power. Abort the refuel. Should start dragging in the hose. There we go. Lights out. And of course, TACAN, we want to take that off 50 for X-ray. Clear 5 for X-ray. Let's push further forward. Further forward, and we want to go off into the left, so. Parker 11, liner 11, thanks for the gas departing up and to the left. May as well hold 25,000. We've got 9,100 pounds, which is good, which is what we wanted. Let's head home, shall we? Let's push the speed up a little bit here as well. Okay, sort that out. Okay, let's check TACAN, air to air, no, transmit receive. Why is transmit receive not on? I think I had this issue before and I couldn't remember what I did to that. Sequence, data, waypoint on, waypoint off. Oh, I know why. I know why. Ecom. Ecom back on, back online. TACAN, transmit receive, X-ray. There it is, and boom. 118 miles. Cruising this. Here we go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Have a nice little chill flight back, actually. There we go. So currently 7.4 to £2,000, 609 miles, which is perfect. time. And we'll get there in roughly 14 minutes and 19 seconds. That's pretty good. Nice stuff. Very nice stuff. Alright. Right, so that was really good. So what are the key takeaways for me then? So essentially I didn't really need to follow the sequencing plan for 3. Zoom out, can we see that? Not too sure. Here we go. I did want to have the outline of the weapons range, so that's that. Sequence 2 is what I should have followed, just coming in, and then I should have just said entering, blah blah blah, and then whatever. But never mind, it is what it is. So a little bit of unnecessary flying there and switching around, but that's okay. So the first time I called attack onto the target, switched from sanitization to air-to-ground mode, and we did the SAP-DART checklist. SAP-DART checklist includes making sure SIM mode is unboxed, air-to-ground master mode is selected, programs are verified, designate the target, ARM, master and laser, RADALT, RAX recorder, TDC assign. So I know that I forgot to do the laser. I think I did it at the last second, which again is stupid because I should have done that. So that could have been a thing, but both the weapons actually did strike the target. The second time around they struck the target as well, and I saw that in F10, which was really good. So overall mission success. Comms were decent, not done yet though. I'm pretty happy with my progress here, which is really nice. I do want to make some more kneeboards though. The current kneeboards I have, if you are interested in seeing them. Oops. Oh, maybe I didn't. Okay, one sec. These are the kneeballs I have. But again, it all depends on how you want it, and I want to redo them, I think. So 80 miles coming up, so what we're going to do is we're going to slowly, I'm just going to trim this back to the right a little bit here. And we're going to descend following the there we go. Might exceed the speed a little bit, but that's okay. Don't need to box anything now on that one. Let's switch back to, we've got something close to us here, and he is at Angel 7. Right, so he's no factor right now, that's good, he's not in front of us.
Altitude.
And switch that out back to about 400 feet. Let's switch that to 10 miles. Oh wait, no, that's wrong. 40 miles and 10 on this one. Okay, now I'm going to enter the course line. Now if I do course line, it will couple it, so let's get out of that. Put ATTH autopilot on, couple 066, enter, can't see it right now, 10-mile scale though, that's probably why. Right, so we know it goes left to right, so we'll be entering from North Point entry point here. So let's get the stuff done here. Oh, excuse the nope. Just check the messages. And may as well change the altimeter as well, which is what it said, 2980 I believe. Okay. Just got to double check actually. We were on 6, so we switch back to that's a good point, forgot to switch back. Oh, shoot. There we go. Okay. 50 miles. So 50 miles, I'll make the call. And where is this? There we go. We want to be at 2,600 feet at the entry point of the North VFR entry point. Okay, it's fine. Right. All right. Addison Tower, liner 11, inbound 50 miles to the north, descending 2,600 for North Point entry. So we're descending past 15,000 here, so we will keep that descent rate going. And we may as well descent, so engine anti-ice on, defog handle all the way forward, rain, descending through the clouds now. The skid is on, correct. Hook bypass is filled. Rad out barrow set. Rad out set here. Data. Aircraft 5,000. Yep, correct. Altimeter is set. Nav aids lights is required. Lights are on. We have no other traffic in front of us here. 20 miles. this. Sending through the clouds, so anti-collision lights are on. Visor comes off. There we go. .28 nautical miles away, roughly 10 minutes remaining, down to 11,000 feet. We want to be at 2,600, so what I'll do is I'm going to set the rad alt to 2,650, no wait, 2,600. In fact, no, 2,590. Okay, there we go. And going through some cloud. Can't see anything on radar. Looks pretty good to me. And okay. HUD and FCS. Okay. Happy days. 17 miles. Descending 8,700 feet. Ground control, line out 11, switching button to 320.250, and as that approach, see it. There we go, there's North Point entry point. Reduce the speed. I think I just did the comms wrong. Oh well. Fix it for next time. It's always things I need to learn anyway. Thought out. Go. Medicine approach liner 11, overhead North Point entry, in for the overhead 06 left carrier. Okay. A little bit of crosswind here as well by 8 knots or something. Let's push the speed up a little bit. It's dragging me. Descend down to 2,100 feet. we go, it's 2100 feet. Give or take. A little less of the aggressiveness here. Because it's just me, that's okay. There we go. In. Just got it. Bring back up the get to 2100 feet here and gear down, flaps down,
Altitude.
hook is up, harness locked, and the skid is off. I think. Find out in a minute. Just quickly. Oops, should have turned that off, shouldn't I? Okay. Let's get up to 2100 feet again. There we go. Start turning. Bit of wind here. Final 1-1 on final, 0-6 left. Lights on. There we go. 2 red, 2 white. We're down. Kill the side of the runway just in case. Okay. Oh, lovely. Might consider the, let's configure the aircraft here. So let's go flaps full, speed brake is up, trim resets, ejection handle is clear, O-bugs is off, harness unlocked. Okay, and oh, crap. There we go. Addison Tower, liner 1-1, exit hotel, taxiing back serviceable north ramp via Delta. Okay, take the lights off. In fact, we'll keep the lights on. No, we won't. We'll be fine. Yeah, put it back on. It's a bit, it's a little bit dark. Man, they really screwed up that taxiway, haven't they? Well done, ED. Well done. I bet they don't even test it, mate. Good flight. Very good flight. Alright. Taxi lights are off. Beautiful. So, next step would be...
Ejection C, safe. Landing gear, handle mechanical stop, fully engaged. Flap switch auto. Wing full, as required. T/O trim button. Push, no trim advisory. Mask off. Albogs off. Oxyflow knob, off. Parking brake handle set. Bit display. Record DEG BLIN codes. Record. Radar maintenance codes. Note, if present. INS, perform post-flight update. INS knob, off. 10 seconds before engine shutdown. Standby attitude reference indicator. Cage/lock. Sensors, radar. Avionics and VDRS, off. COM 1 and 2 off. External and internal light bulbs, off. Crypto switch, as required. Canopy. QDC, disconnected and stowed. Brake gauge, 3000 psi. Nose wheel steering, disengage. Throttle, off, alternate side. Monitor hydraulic pressure, below 1500 psi. Gently pump the stick approximately. Plus or minus 1 inch forward, half, decreasing hydraulic pressure. On
Okay. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. That was a good flight. See you next time.